What's up, Panther fans? You know this is Panthers 89. Oh, it's a beautiful day when you can burn a pirate ship to the ground, I tell you. Nice little 23-20 dub today. Interesting game. Honestly, I wasn't feeling very good about it. When they were up 7-3, kick that field goal, make it 10-3, but get called for a penalty. It was just like, oh, this is how today's gonna go, of course, because that's what the Panthers do. We needed this game, and now we're gonna just not even show up, lose by 20, right? Still held them to 3 on that drive, and I mean, what a bomb there to end the half. T-Mac coming in clutch. I thought Bryce played pretty good all game. Rushing attack did pretty well. I mean, 101 yards off of 20 carries. That's not bad. Really, the defense, though, I mean, they gave up 20, but played pretty damn well. I mean, holding Baker at 145 with a touchdown and a nice little pick there at the end to end the game. I mean, they had 169 yards rushing, but I mean, it took them 33 carries to get that. And let's also remember that came off a lot of, I think Baker had like 50 yards off of a few scrambles. So they kept saying, all right, we're going to pound the ball on you. But all in all, I mean, if that's all you're going to get, we'll take that every day of the week. And then also to say, the Zebras were just terrible today. And I don't mean that they were giving the Panthers necessarily a bad whistle or they were giving Tampa Bay a bad whistle. There was a couple plays I would say both sides could say something on. But overall, like, I didn't think it was terrible in that sense. But just every call, it's like, oh, let's take 10 minutes to figure this out. What do you mean? You called it. Like, let's go. And that was just brutal to watch. And that's why the Zebras are considered Zebras, right? Like, if you don't have a definite call and know what it is, then don't call it. But it was whatever. I don't feel like it ever really affected the game outcome in any way. But there was definitely a few questionable calls where it's like, all right, what is that? And honestly, that penalty they called on the kick for Tampa Bay, like, I guess by rule, I don't. There was very little contact at all, so it felt kind of garbage to me. But and then also, like, we get called for the penalty on JC in the end zone on Mike Evans, and I felt like they were getting away with that all game. And then we do a little bit, and it's like, no, I'm gonna throw a flag on that. But hey, back in first place, right where we belong. 8-7, got Seattle coming up next week, but if Tampa Bay beats Miami, I think it all comes down to the last game of the season. I think that's because I think Tampa Bay would still own it. So unless Tampa Bay loses to Miami next week, it looks like it's going to come down to the final regular season game. So be interesting. And the fact that, hey, we got 2 weeks left in the season, and no matter what, we are going to play the last week of the season and have a chance to get into the playoffs. What more can you ask for? We haven't had that in I don't know how many years. So, all in all, good dub. Way to bounce back from last week's debacle. It sucks, though, because if we would have won that game last week, then I think this would have clinched the division. I might be wrong on that, but I think it would have. But oh well, that's in the past. Moving forward, and we got the dubs, so I'm excited about it. But I think that's all for this video, so thanks for watching, and go Panthers.